finger control here in a minute.
I don't know what you are.
Smile, Cupcake.
Hi! Hello, everyone. We're coming at you live from Randy's Hardware. We're here in the Carhartt section. Randy is gone for the day, so it's just me, and I grabbed some help today.
Hi, everybody.
We're going to be talking about last-minute hardware store Halloween costumes, and I don't know if a lot of you all know, but my real job is not the hardware store. I went to school for costume design, and I get to do that every once in a while. I just finished up a show right now in Lexington, so I thought what great fun would it be to come into the hardware store and see what I could do to help you guys find Halloween costumes. If you're coming to the store for something like a, I don't know, heat pump filter and you needed a costume, we got you covered. So Austin, I tricked him into doing this because I made this for my kids and they didn't want to do it. They're out of school today, but they said, no, we're not going to wear stuff on Facebook Live for you.
They have more self-respect than Austin does.
Yes, they do.
I don't know if it's self-respect or just the fact that there's cartoons at home.
Yeah.
But he is wearing our soda cup made out of...
Do a twirl, Cupcake. Do a twirl.
Halloween is so fun.
Yeah.
It's made out of an old Rubbermaid trash can. So I took it, I cut off the bottom because this was in our shop and it ended up with a hole in it, so it's not very useful as a trash can anymore. But it makes perfect red plastic cup. I filled it with some fizzy water. And I realized I could probably use some black plastic in here instead. But this is just a drop cloth from our paint section, which you get a ton of plastic on a drop cloth. And you can, there's clear plastic there. We also have black plastic. You can get black trash bags. There's black plastic sheeting that come on these big long rolls. And this is just a length of CPVC that I found cut already, and I wrapped some red duct tape around it. Ivy, you want to show me my duct tape? Duct tape is your friend when it comes to last minute costume ideas, because you can do so much with duct tape. We have a million different colors, maybe not a million, maybe like 20, maybe less than 20. I don't know. There's a
No, I don't know.
No, we got
think there's
about
20.
40.
That
or
pink
something.
zebra.
Yeah.
Pink zebra duct
We
tape.
do have some wild zebra.
We have some Duck Dynasty duct tape.
Yeah. We also have colored duct tape. We don't just have your normal duct colored duct tape. But I wrapped a half of a length of duct tape around this in a spiral, so you've got a nice straw.
Delicious.
Isn't he lovely? You might win the costume contest in that one.
Yes.
So the last thing I did, I popped off the handles here on the thing. Oh, your fizz is falling out.
Oh,
Man.
Going flat.
Party foul.
Gotta watch that. Woo! There you
Always
go.
check your fizz, folks.
Always check your fizz. Last thing I did is I looped some string through those old handle holes, and he's got shoulder straps. You can take it off whenever you want. So that's one thing I've done. The other item, Austin, we're moving on. You can take that off now.
Very good.
I dressed up our friendly Carhartt man. He's my cleaning fella. This one is all about accessories. I put him in some uniform grays, but I also threw on a nice apron with lots of pockets and put in a bunch of cleaning supplies, and he's ready to go as the janitor or clean man. And to go with him, I dressed up in some Carhartt Duck Brown. Grab yourself a Carhartt hoodie and a mop. And you've got a couple's costume. Because I'm the mop. I don't know if that's clear enough. Is that nobody gets it?
I got it.
You got it?
Originally, I thought you were a deer, but then
Not a
you
deer.
gave the mop part.
It's got the mop.
I got it.
You should probably secure this to your hood or to your toque. But
You can put the sponge in the middle
Oh,
and
and
have
I
like the
have
mohawk mop.
you have your mop bucket. It's even funnier because it's a tiny little bucket and a giant mop. And this, I made a necklace. You know, mops have rings. You guys are like, you're too crazy, Rachel. Anyways, duct tape again.
All I'm hearing is that Beyonce song right now. Honestly, should have put a ring on it.
You like my hair, don't you?
It's awesome.
It's
It's
falling
like
off.
Raggedy
And I
Ann
can't-
meets
That's what I
Carhartt
thought it
mop.
was first.
Mop. It was a mop. If you have to explain it, it's not worth it. All right.
Oh, let's
so,
look at all your jokes, Austin.
Josh is wearing a very unique outfit. We're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
turn this around. Oh, Austin's got it. Yep.
Take it in, Facebook. Love me.
So I'm going to pop on the next the next costume, and maybe you'll get what he is after I get this on, if I don't break
I'm
it.
a guy in a sweatsuit. This
You're
is
not a
very
guy in a
warm.
sweatsuit. Okay.
Don't die, Mom.
Whew. Can you read what it says? It says evidence.
She's sealed.
So, yeah, I'm sealed for safety. So, we could have our crime scene investigator.
And then there's those looks you get when customers walk in and you're dressed like this.
Yeah.
Smile.
So, we have our crime scene investigator and our evidence bag, and I suggest wearing something under this, or else that's going to be one wild party. But you've got that. I don't know. Is that a good one too? I came up with these
I like
alone
it,
in the
but
warehouse. So
Make sure you check the sizing chart before
Oh, that's
you
true.
get this.
Well, I popped this off the thing for him. This is our paint coverall, again, in the paint department. And all it is a basic, I don't even know what fabric that is. It's some sort of plastic.
No, it's like cheesecloth on steroids.
Cheesecloth, yeah. And some plastic gloves and some booty covers, and you're ready to go investigate crime and gather evidence without contaminating the work site. And then, again, I have the plastic drop cloth with some duct tape, and I sealed up one of the sides with clear plastic, clear tape. But I was thinking, if you've got a kid who wants to be this and you're going trick-or-treating, you could probably seal up the bottom around their legs, and then you could have all the trick-or-treating candy put in here, because you don't have arms, really. There's nothing you can do. You're just like, ah!
Duct tape the bag. to
Yeah,
the
duct
front.
tape the bag to the front. Yeah. All right, I'm going to get out of this because it's kind of hot. Probably be good for the cold trick-or-treating, but not so good to hang out in the hardware store when you're already hot and embarrassed. All right. I think Austin has our last looks on. These are super simple. Again, with the Carhartt, we have these wonderful orange hoodies. I just took some black duct tape, taped it into the shape of a face of a pumpkin.
Oh, look, you're
And
kind of
he's right
round
here.
like a pumpkin too, there, Cupcake.
It's not
It's
very
fall.
nice.
I'm preparing for winter.
It's my
He's gonna
hibernating
hibernate.
weight.
Yeah, so you could either do your hoodie or a hat, and that's for those of us who don't really want to do Halloween, but somebody's making you go anyway.
That would be me. This
Yep.
is me.
There you go. You're set. You're
You
ready to
knew.
go trick or treating on Tuesday night.
I am.
Yeah. If you have any creative ideas of things that you can do at the hardware store, put them in the comments. We'd love to know. We have a ton of stuff that you could do. I'm making my son the Tin Man for Halloween, and we have little funnels in our cooking area that I'm gonna spray paint gray for his little Tin Man hat. I use insulating foam all the time. I use anything from the hardware aisle. You've got rings of all shapes and sizes. You've got washers that you can use for anything. I come in here all the time for costume stuff. I once made a teacup out of a pot, out of a flower pot, and put some rivets and some straps on it for a children's show I did. There's a ton of things you can do in here. Just open your mind and look around, see what you can find. It's one of my favorite things to do. We hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween. I really hope you enjoyed watching us make fools of ourselves because we had fun.
I had fun.
I'm gonna have to go drink my soda after this and hide in the back for a few days. But we appreciate you watching. We are having a Crafter Hours coming up soon.
Yeah, we are.
Next week, next Thursday, here in Timberville, we're doing our announcement board. Thea has made this beautiful chalk announcement board and a chicken wire. Oh, it's up here.
Yep.
Look at that.
Down to the service counter.
Placement.
I don't have to describe it. I can just show it to you.
Product placement is key.
Yeah, absolutely. Look how beautiful this is. She did a wonderful job designing this. And it's going to be a super fun craft to do. We're doing it this coming Thursday in Timberville, and then I believe the Thursday
The following
after
Thursday in Bridgewater.
Bridgewater. So those of you who are in Bridgewater or down in that area in Harrisonburg, you get to come too. Sign up online at randyshardware.com/crafter hours. You can sign up there. And we hope to see you. Have a happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween, folks.